Previously on Phoenix Wright Dual Destinies.
Jeez, took him long enough to notice.
Gee, Mr. Wright, with that badge on, you suddenly look so capable.
Don't give me that big dumb gooey smile, Apollo.
And now back to listening to people. Hello! NicoB, back with some more Phoenix Wright Dual Destinies. We last left off, we got started on the DLC case, and it's off to a pretty weird-ass start, I gotta say. Like, what the fucking dicks? Like, I mean, Ace Attorney, you know, it's always kind of reveled in its weirdness, but like the whole premise of this, the fact that we're just defending a freaking orca whale in court is just, it's just so goofy. It's just, even by Ace Attorney standards, that's the goofiest shit ever. Not to mention everyone I've run into at the freaking and the freaking aquarium is zany as hell. Although I suppose that's not all that surprising. I mean, I feel like every Ace Attorney character has to have at least like one weird quirk of theirs. We got the Rapidu, we got the Abucus aquarium chick, we got the weird author who you guys said apparently Norma DePlume is actually a play on a French phrase, Norma DePlume, which means like author or something. I see. Of course, a French thing. No wonder I didn't understand it. God, I really need to, like, study up on some French just so I can stop sucking so much at it. But anyway, we're now moving on to the first day of the trial. I'll be curious, I mean, you guys said this is a pretty long one, so I'll be curious if this is like a 2-trial one or maybe a 3-trial one. I mean, I think even the long one cases tend to only have, like, 2 investigations at most, usually. Because I think even the Ace Attorney guys realize that the investigations are usually not the most exciting, but sometimes they'll have, like, multiple parts to a trial. But, anyway, let's get started. We will be facing off with Blackwell. You guys were like, I don't know why Nico thought that Blackwell was Apollo's rival or something. Well, it's only because I'd seen them interact with one another, you know? Like, I wasn't sure if, like, well, Phoenix, was he gonna go against Blackwell too, or was he gonna go against his own rival lawyer or prosecutor, you know? That was my mindset, at least. July 21st, 9:21 a.m., Discord friend line number 3.
Good morning, Mr. Wright.
Good morning. Jimmers ever this morning, I see.
I'm always happy. Just thankful we actually get to have a trial for Orla. As a matter of fact, I just ran a few laps around the courthouse to get extra pumped.
I wonder if we're gonna make circumstances to get let the orca whale come to the stand. Yes, I'm gonna install a giant pool around my courthouse. All for this one fucking case. Yeah, I'm really gonna do that, right? I'm gonna splash my face in some water to get the sleep out of my eyes.
Oh, I also queued the swashbuckler video so you can watch it at any time.
Oh, good. Please don't have me, like, zipping through it to find shit. Like, some of those other ones. I don't know. I think actually Ace Attorney Investigations 2 did a pretty good job of it. But I think it was like, yeah, I think it might have been the first game, like the very last case where we had to, like, look through, like, with that dumb fucking blue badger, like, dancing in front of us while we, like, tried to, find something. I remember that one being kind of annoying. Thanks, might just help our case. By the way, there's some serious dark circles. You stay up late watching this?
What? Me? No, I, just woke up early, that's all. So I need to cover them up. I get ragged on enough, as it is, by Prosecutor Blackwell.
Speaking of being pumped, I'm pretty fired up for this trial, too. It's been a while. Although I wish I went up against my lover, Edgeworth. God, I hate him. And love him, too.
That explains why your hair is spikkier than usual. I mean, look at it. It's like super pokey and prickly and stuff. It's amazing.
Yep, it just kind of does that on its own. That was a compliment, right?
Good luck, Mr. Nick. I'll be cheering you on from the gallery.
Actually, I'd be kind of curious. Okay, well, if you're in the gallery, then I guess not.
I thought you might be called up as a witness, too. Thanks, Pearls. It's been so long, I'm actually a little nervous.
Come on, Mr. Lawyer! Sup, fool?
Oh, Mr. Rhymes, you came to watch the trial.
Yeah, Sasha's back at the aquarium with the orca. So I thought I'd better come here to watch for her.
Well, don't you worry, we're going to win for Orla. Isn't that right, boss?
Right. One has a precedent trial coming right up.
Oh, good, yes. Because Lord knows my cases haven't been weird as they are. Alright, July 21st, 9:30 a.m., Discord Court number 4. Behold, day 1 of this weird-ass case. Hello, everyone, and it is I, DLC Judge.
completely different from the regular judge. I don't like turkey sandwiches. Hell, I don't even eat meat. I'm a freaking vegan. I spend my time at home with my loving wife and kids. I'm not constantly stealing people's juice boxes and playing on the monkey bars. Nope. This DLC judge is totally normal.
Judge, what are you doing?
Ah, you saw right through me, didn't you, you little fuck? Yeah, I'm just kidding. It's really me. Oh my God, you know how weird that sounded? What the fuck? I eating turkey sandwiches? Can you even believe that shit, Kameda? Could you even imagine?
No, I know. That's like, what the fuck? You had me going there for a second.
Yeah. All right, we'll go make out later. Anyway, course out session for the trial of Orange Shipley.
Defense is ready, Your Honor. You better get used to that. I'm gonna be doing that a lot. Must we waste words on this? Prosecutor Simon Blackwell, known as the Twisted Samurai. The prosecutor is also a convicted felon. Another weird thing. Oh, there's his Bert Falco.
Hey, you guys pointed out, actually, I didn't even really realize, but when Blackwell slams his desk, you actually see, like, the eyes on his bird kind of, like, bulge out. So I have to see, it's really funny. But you only can sort of see for, like, a second. The bird's like, ah!
They say you never conducts a trial without his loyal hawk Taka by his side. Good, Falco, good.
Right, it's been quite a while since I've seen you like that. Not begging for money and covered in feces. This lawyer image suits you. You look younger somehow.
Thank you, Your Honor. And you look as young as ever yourself. Are you ever gonna die?
No! I will live forever! I am the Lord of Time himself! I have to keep up with you folks after all. By the way, has the defendant arrived at the court yet?
Surely you jest, Your Boldness. Did you not receive the memo? The defendant, Orla Shipley, is an orca at Ship-Shape Aquarium. What the fuck are we gonna do with that in here?
An orca!
I'm sorry. Are you serious here? No one else knew that. Just me and the fucking Sonic the Hedgehog over here. Yeah, all right. Yes, I may be a convicted felon and shit for probably killing someone, but you all are the real criminals here.
Arrangements for this trial were made only yesterday, so I'd have time to review. An orca is an offendant. Oh, come on! Come on, Ace Attorney, people! Well, we're all out of ideas. Shut up! There's no excuse! It's patently absurd!
Direct your comments to the defense. He's the absurd fellow who insisted on defending the orca in court in the first place. Absurd or not, I will carry out my duty to free Willy.
Oh God, I love that dumb fucking movie. The 90s were such a wonderful, cheesy time. Your duty to defend your crying ant? Don't you mean your crying orca, Mr. Wright?
If we are to proceed, we must treat the orca as we would any other defendant. Every soul, be it a man or beast, is of equal value. The question is whether that soul is painted in black or white. Technically, in my case, it's actually both. Shut up! Take Taka, for example. He is as human in spirit as you or I. Ah! Good, yes. Now feed on his soul. The real question is, am I in for pain? As always, Max Payne!
Yeah! By the way, you guys told me, the reason that Fulbright seems to be so infatuated with Blackwell is, and it's kind of what we kind of learned from the last trial, is that Blackwell doesn't put up with any, like, shit, any lying, you know? While he is a convicted felon, he does have, like, certain morals that he sticks to, and I guess Fulbright seems to respect that. And I guess maybe also feels the need to reform him as well, you know? Orca or not, I suppose the defendant is still a defendant. If they can't physically come up to the frickin' stand to say anything, and I vow to render my verdict fairly and impartially. Oh God, this is gonna be a weird one. All right. Now, Prosecutor Blackwell, your opening statement, if you would.
I have a feeling I'm gonna be breaking out of these chains when things really get serious here. Suppose I can hardly leave it to someone who knew nothing of the defendant. Very well. Listen carefully. The orca murdered the owner of Ship Aquarium and the aquarium's orca pool. The orca apparently toyed with the victim mercilessly as he died.
A sadistic orca. God, what is this world coming to? What a chilling thought. That wild animal could just be a wild animal. And where exactly is this defendant now?
Inside this. What?
Oh, hey.
Well, we actually got a semi-more futuristic-looking cell phone. I mean, it's still a flip phone, but it's cooler looking.
A cell phone, Prosecutor Blackwell?
Time marches on, your boldness, with or without us. I borrowed this TV phone from the aquarium, which allows us to interact with the orca.
Oh, good. Can he clap for us? A TV phone. Farewell. Wow. Man, we sure have come a long way in the year 2083 or whatever the fuck this is supposed to be. Court accepts it into evidence. Yet we still watch VHS tapes for some reason.
We will be able to view the defendant in question on this large monitor. Fulbright, prepare for transmission.
Ha-ha! You've got it, Prosecutor Blackwell.
Oh boy. We will proceed with the defendant on telecast.
Oh my god. I can't get over. Are you saying this shit, Kameda? Oh my god, what the fucking shit did I smoke today? Alright, that orca stands accused, is it? What'd you call my mom, you little shit? Oh, you're slapping your belly? Oh!
Oh, she's waving her flipper at us. Maybe she's cheering us on.
I think she's flipping me off. Fuck you, go to jail!
Orla, wish Phoenix and Athena luck.
Oh, it's quite cute, isn't it? It's got a little pirate hat on, and even a mustache. Wow, I wish I had a mustache like that.
Sir, you kind of do. But it's actually even longer than the
Shut up! I want a mustache like that! Don't kill my dreams! This adorable creature is suspected of killing a man?
Orla's really pouring on the charm, huh?
She's far from cute. She's a violent and reckless animal. That's right. The name's Bobby Fulbright, and I'll take over the explaining from here. Now, if I could direct your attention to this diagram of the crime scene. Following the report of an orca attack, we, the police, raced on over to Shipshape Aquarium. There, we found a guest who says she saw the orca and the victim from the visitor's corridor. As the witness was watching, the orca suddenly went crazy and attacked the victim. The orca was the only one there, therefore no one else could have committed the crime. It's not quite finished, but I have a portion of the autopsy report here. Of course, not quite finished, meaning the other part that we're missing is going to be the most important part.
Instant death from a brain contusion. There are signs of blunt force trauma all over the body.
Can't imagine the terror of being attacked underwater by such a large creature. Oh my god. Actually, honestly, that'd be fucking terrifying. That is nightmare fuel right there. Then again, I guess I'd be dead, so who gives a shit? Well, who cares what I think?
But attack it did. Prepare yourself for the grisly details, your baldness. The prosecution moves to introduce our witness. Fulbright! You got it, Prosecutor Blackwell. In justice, we trust. Yes, you fucking justice again. Did you remember to read Vitaka, by the way? Yes, I gave him exactly what you prescribed. Did you now? Because he seems quite gassy. He's only that way when you feed him the bad seeds.
Hawk comes downstairs attacking him.
I'm sorry, One brave lady whose fine sense of justice compelled her to speak. Coming right up. Yeah, totally isn't biased in any way, shape, or form.
How dare you make me wait? Don't you know I'm a busy woman? I could have written an entire book for all the time I spent in that lobby.
Yeah, you probably could have. How great of a fucking author you are. I'm Prosecutor Blackwell.
Oh, God. Well...
I'm Norma DePlume, and I'm a nonfiction writer.
Am I the only one who isn't telepathic here?
So she can read into people's words just as well as I can read into people's hearts.
Now there needs to be a competition, Athena.
The power of heart like dog arm bark. Oh god, I love those Kingdom Hearts games. They're so fucking crazy. What? Norma DePlume? The great nonfiction writer, Miss Norma DePlume herself? Oh god damn it, why do I know who this is? I've read all of your works and enjoyed them immensely. Well, cuddled together with my beloved bagel.
Oh, Udgy.
Your million seller, The Great Grief of the Great Thief, is one of my favorites.
Oh, are you a fan, Your Honor? I could give you my autograph if you'd like.
Oh, god damn it. Wait a second. I could swear you look much different in the photos in your book.
Well, I used ones from 10 years ago in my book so the paparazzi won't harass me. I was also a lot sexier back then.
Ah!
The judge seems so shocked.
No! I loved you, though!
The visual disconnect must be really doing a number on his honor's head.
My beautiful bald head can't keep up with this shit!
Can we get started, please? If you find me lacking as a judge, you will see your debut of my books.
Such harsh comments! I just said how much I was a big fan of yours, you bitch! But you really must be the real Norma DePlume.
Who knew Mr. DePlume was so famous? Or I should say, infamous! Enough jabbering. Tell the court what you saw and keep it brief.
I would think you not to order me around.
I would think you to shut your fat fucking face up.
I'm perfectly willing to tell everyone what I witnessed. It was the moment of the murder.
Very well then, let's hear your bullshit testimony. Alright, time to take you down. Moment of the murder.
I went to Ship Aquarium to see the killer whale. As I was watching the killer whale from the visitor's corridor, it suddenly went crazy. I saw the killer whale bite the victim to death with its huge mouth and deadly teeth. Attempting to remain calm, I reported the incident to the police immediately.
That adorable defendant really did all that? Must be much more vicious than it looks.
Now deliver your judgment so I may carry out the sentence. Oh shit, I still have these shackles on. I can't really slice you with my fingers this way. But I'll break out of them eventually.
So you gotta watch out. Objection! Is he really allowed to bring his fingers to court?
What, you have your fingers too?
I know, but I can't cut you with it. The defense would like to do some defending first, if that's alright. Huh. Must you drag this out with your tomfoolery? Your foolishly foolish foolishness.
Defense always has the right to cross-examine the witness, you know.
A fellow inmate told me just this morning. If you want something signed, all you need is the document and a witness.
By the way, you guys keep telling me, actually, it's belief that a lot of these inmates that he's describing are people that we have met in the past, people that we've gotten convicted. Interesting, huh? Like, what do you guys say that the chef was possibly the French chef from one of the Ace Attorney games? I can't remember. There was another one, but I can't remember who that was. If you want something signed, we need to use a document and a witness. I'm not sure who that would be.
Well, let me guess. They were convicted for contract fraud, right? Huh? No.
All we need in this case is the evidence and a witness to convict. It's as simple as that.
I don't remember anyone doing that.
Oh wait, no. The other one was Matt on guard because he kept thinking he saw someone coming after him. So because maybe Shelley did kill her. He was imagining that.
So I guess you're right. Sorry, but as Miss Sykes said, the defense has every right to cross-examine. Isn't that correct, Your Honor?
Yeah, well, I don't know. Rules change in this game all the time. Yes, of course, you may proceed with your cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
I shall relish the sight of you thrashing around in vain.
I shall relish it. And I love relish, especially on my hot dog.
Hot dog. Moment of the murder. Okay, went to the Ship Aquarium to see the killer whale. I was watching the killer from the visitor's corridor. Was that true, though? No, she wasn't, though. We saw in the video that she was up on the...
Objection!
Okay, I guess not.
Hey, check this out.
What are you talking about, bitch?
Oh, goody. I told you I'd relish it. Relish!
Oh, no, she isn't. I didn't realize. She's actually at the she is on the bottom floor. I couldn't tell that, like, it's kind of hard to tell from the black and white that that's, like, a tank of water. I thought it was leaping from the water. Okay. And, like, nosediving.
Okay, well, actually makes a bit more sense.
Okay, saw a killer whale bite the victim to death with his huge mouth and deadly teeth, but the autopsy report doesn't suggest any bite marks, right?
Objection! Yeah, there we are. It seems that you are mistaken, Mr. Bloom.
I beg your pardon?
The autopsy report does indeed say death thought to be the result of an orca attack. But the actual cause of death is contusion from head trauma, not being bitten.
What? But, I'm sure the victim was bitten.
Blah, blah. I don't believe that can be true. Security footage doesn't show anything of the kind.
Objection!
Huh.
Just as I suspected. I knew you would peek at the footage about in Fulbright's back.
Well, what'd you expect when you wouldn't play nice and share?
But unfortunately for you, the footage you saw was only one small part.
Huh?
Yesterday, after I decided to take this case to trial, I reviewed all of the evidence. DACA, the evidence I gave to you for safekeeping.
Go!
Oh, god damn it, not again. Ha ha ha. Oh, God! He's squeezing it into my fucking cranium!
Is that Orca's higher up on the pecking order than Fulbright and Blackwell's book?
Very well. Let's view the footage.
Okay, yeah, that's a bit more definitive.
Watch this! Orca's biting the victim! Or possibly a dummy that looks like the victim.
No way!
Kinda wonder why the dummy didn't get added to my court record, though. Can't really present anything with that. I have to say, that appears to be very damning evidence. Well, that's no good. Shit.
No, I can't believe Orla really bit him.
And there's more. Look at this.
Oh.
This photograph was taken while the body was being examined.
Appears to be strange bruises on the victim's right wrist. There'd be tears on the clothes there.
I'll have the crime lab examine the bruise and calculate its relevance to the case at hand. What's more important right now is evidence that points to the Orca as the killer. Look to the left side of the body. See the Orca's tooth marks in the victim's clothes.
Yes, they do appear that she did, in fact, bite the victim.
Well, that's not good.
I told you so. And then the killer whale swam up toward the surface with the victim in his mouth.
Objection! However, in the autopsy report, the cause of death is contusion from head trauma.
Objection! You are much too impetuous, Wright Dono.
Okay, you called me that too.
Granted, the Orca biting the victim was not the cause of death. The witness was mistaken about that.
What explanation is there for what the witness saw?
Did I not say in the beginning, the Orca toyed with the victim mercilessly?
My goodness!
After killing the victim, the defendant swam around with the dead body in her mouth. Just like any other predator toying with its prey.
Oh, got wrecked, son. Ah, shit.
Mr. Wright, the hearts of the people in the gallery are suddenly filled with fear. Fear of Orla.
No, not Shamu.
Defendant bit the victim after she had killed him. But if that's the case, then we must still figure out how the defendant killed the victim. Prosecutor Blackwell, do you have a sound theory to give to this court?
I wouldn't be standing here if I couldn't prove whether the Orca's heart was black or white.
But Orla is black and white.
Yeah, see, that's what I was saying.
Her body, I mean.
Athena, please try to prove it, Prosecutor Blackwell.
Booga, booga, booga!
Ah, damn you, Athena!
The witness also observed the actual moment of the murder. Think back, word mistress.
Word mistress.
Think back to what you observed before the Orca bit the victim.
Ah, I see what you're driving at. So that was the true moment of the murder, was it?
Now explain it in a way that even these simpletons can understand.
There you go again, ordering me around. Stop that this instant.
I'll do whatever I bloody hell want.
But whatever, I don't mind telling my story. I saw the killer whale before it toured with the body as well. I saw it the moment he killed the victim by headbutting him.
Headbutt. Brrr. Orla killed the victim by headbutting him?
That's right, it ran the victim over and over again.
This shit always cracks me up.
Good, Falco. Hold that page steady for Daddy.
Recall that the autopsy report stated that there were bruises all over his body. Recall as well how persistent the defendant can be when she's attacking her prey.
We all just saw the killer whale headbutting the victim in the footage, don't forget.
That footage backs up Mr. Plume's testimony. It's also something very important it does not show.
Yeah, the victim.
Now do you see what a menace this killer whale is?
Objection! I'm sorry, blah. I can't allow your testimony to stand unchallenged. Look at this footage. The Orca certainly seems to be headbutting something. But you'll note that something is not the victim.
What?
Marilyn Monroe. I want to look away, but I can't. Where's that air coming from?
Oh, we just installed a vent underneath the witness stand. Just for this trial.
If it was the victim, you couldn't have seen him from where you were, could you?
What? Well, I suppose not.
Mr. Plume, did you actually witness the victim getting headbutted by the defendant?
Well, let's see. I remember now. As I recall, a rock in the shape of a skull was obstructing my view.
So are you admitting that you couldn't see the victim?
Yes, I suppose I am. However, immediately after the headbutting, the victim came floating up. He came up from behind the skull-shaped rock. His body was all limp. What else could I think except that the killer whale was headbutting the victim?
Objection!
But if you didn't actually see the moment of the attack itself, then it's pure conjecture. Objection! Huh. Must I do everything around here?
How dare you speak so rudely to me?
There's no need for hysterics. Clear your mind and recall how you reached your conclusion. Though you couldn't see what the orca was attacking, you didn't need to, did you? Because you knew she was behaving exactly as she had only 1 year prior.
Oh! Ooh!
1 year ago? Oh god, I feel a flashback coming.
That's right! Yes, that's it! That's how I knew the killer whale was headbutting the victim!
I'm sorry, but could you explain exactly what happened a year ago? If you must know, a very similar incident occurred only last year, in which the defendant murdered her trainer.
What? The orca murder trainer, you say? What the? Seriously, we're just bringing this up now? Oh, it's that same whale that killed the fuck out of somebody else? You don't casually throw that out there?
What? Is this really true? Oh, this is not looking good for us. It's all in this book.
Our book? The killer whale! Haha! Oh god, it's goofy. Oh, that's Mr. Plume's ace work! I was just thinking of picking that up! The killer whale. Could be full of shit, though. Orca kills his trainer. Oh, snap, crackle, pop, baby!
Last year, the defendant killed her trainer in the middle of a show. The orca headbutted and bit the victim. Same thing she's accused of in this case.
Orca killed 2 people!
I think it's a madness guilty, Gilly, I say! And everyone go to the bitch again, I'm gonna die!
No, now everyone's even more convinced that Orla did it!
We're doing so well, but now everyone in the room has a bad impression of Orla. I don't want to think she did it, but it's hard to keep on believing in someone who can't even tell me her side.
Ah! Don't you dare judge me, bitch! That chick deserved to die! Phoenix, Athena, you gotta believe in Orla. There's no way she killed anybody. You gotta save her. Please, I'm begging you.
I mean, why didn't you mention anything about this? Sasha, what am I doing doubting my client like this? It's a time to be strong.
I believe in Orla, and I'm ready to fight for our clients. I'll take everybody in this corner alive if I have to. I will slay them all with my bare hands.
Jesus, all right, calm down. Don't you worry, Sasha. We won't give up on Orla. We'll defend her to the very end.
Thank you both of you. Thank you, both of you.
Oh, yeah, slap your tummy for me. We're Orla's lawyers. Who else but us can save her? We can't give up on her now. Huh. For an instant there, you were afraid of the orca, weren't you right, Dono? When you saw the photograph of the victim from a year ago, you turned paler than me. And I'm pretty fucking pale. You saw right through me. It's obvious you have neither the guts nor the determination to defend the orca. It's true that Orla can't speak, and I don't know her thoughts.
I'm thinking about food right now.
But there's certain someone who believes in Orla with all her heart. And I respect the trust she has in Orla, so I'm willing to believe in Orla too. Huh. And what do you know about orcas? Nothing, that's what. Do you? So allow me to fill you in. Do you have any idea why orcas are also called killer whales? Because they are cunning and merciless predators that hunt and kill even true whales.
So killer whales really are killers? What terrifying creatures indeed! Yeah, I think it was kind of easy for us to forget that because we're sort of exposed to so many nice things about like the orcas with like the Free Willy movie and SeaWorld and Shamu and everything. But yeah, I actually looked up. They kill a lot of shit. They kill fucking anything.
I can't bear to hear any more of such rubbish as trusting a killer. Can you, your boldness? Blah, blah, blah. That means I probably shouldn't trust you then, eh? Oh, I see what you did there. Ha, yeah, fuck you. No matter what you say, I'll continue to believe. I don't give up that easily, you know. Dullard, you don't know when to give up, do you? Very well. I shall give you a chance to prove just how determined you are. Witness, spare no quarter and lay the full truth on them.
Oh, but of course, that is what I do after all.
Prosecutor Blackwell, will you have the witness testify about?
I shall have her testify about what she saw and about what she heard.
What she heard?
Very well, Mr. Plume. Please tell the court what you saw and what you heard.
It's gonna play into the walkie-talkie thing, I think, right? What I saw and what I heard.
The killer whale's behavior was exactly the same as a year ago. As I approached the pool, the killer whale suddenly started singing. La 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 la. It was strangely catchy. I was calm when I saw it start to headbutt. But when the pirate hat and victim came floating up, I let out a scream.
So the orca displayed the same behavior as during the incident a year ago.
Oh, that's right. Those weren't just simple cries, it was singing. As I approached the pool, the killer whale suddenly started singing. It kept headbutting while it sang the swashbuckler spectacular song. That's right, it was singing the same song it sang in the aquarium stage show back then. It was singing while it was headbutting, and it was perfectly horrible! Horrible! Catchy but horrible!
I don't see a single obvious inconsistency in this testimony. Clear won't be able to take apart her statements with evidence alone.
Mr. Wright, here we go again with the tutorial. Now be a good time for me to put my
I was gonna be doing pressing, okay.
put my skills to work. It's time to show what an analytical psychology can really do.
You seem pretty confident. Alright, time for your smiley, happy face shit. Let me guess, you noticed the contradiction between the testimony and her emotions.
You bet your biscuits I did. And once we expose it, we might just be able to crack her. No, scratch that. Mick will definitely be able to.
Then let's give your knowledge of analytical psychology a try.
You got it, boss. A complete analysis of Mr. Bloom's heart. Coming right up. Let's do it, Widget. Okie dokie. Ah!
Oh, here we go.
I like how the picture of her heart also provides perfectly crisp pictures.
The killer whale's behavior was exactly the same as a year ago. As I approached the pool, the killer whale suddenly started singing.
La!
I was calm when I saw it start to headbutt. Oh, I was calm.
Lies! Why were you so terrified?
When the pirate hat and victim came floating up, I let out a scream. Okay, I already see the bad one there.
If you see any emotions that seem odd or out of place, pay attention to not only which emotions you see, but how strong they are too. Emotion might suddenly get stronger, for example, or you might see it grow weaker.
Okay, let me listen to her testimony again. Alright, I was calm. You lie!
Got it! Gotcha!
Mr. Plume, Orla really frightened you with her headbutting, didn't she?
Don't be absurd. I was certainly not frightened by the likes of any killer whale. There must have been something else that scared her then, boss. However, I do remember being very afraid for some reason while I was doing that. Sounds like maybe you saw something we haven't discussed yet. Take your time and try to remember what it was. What did you see?
This is practically turning into a counseling session.
I saw something. Oh! I remember now.
50%.
Okay, good. Now, if you could please tell the court what you saw. I saw bright red blood. The killer whale's ramming caused the victim to bleed. There was a great cloud of blood.
Ah! This isn't helping at all.
Yes, that's it. That's why I was so sure. That's why I knew the killer whale had to kill a person for a second time.
Well, that's a very compelling statement indeed. Oh. Looking at this again, there does appear to be something that could be a cloud of blood. I see, that's what that was.
So her terror was a reaction to blood, was it? That would certainly explain what happened yesterday. Please take a look at this bloodstained coin.
Eek! Cease and desist at once. What kind of man just a lady blood?
Ugh, shouldn't have to get so worked up. God, calm your tits.
I was badly injured during an interview once. Ever since then, I've been terrified of blood. The very sight of it dreadfully upsets my delicate sensibilities.
You know your body is literally full of it right now, right?
Oh my god, no! Must get it out of me! Blah!
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Damn it, Phoenix!
My bad, sorry.
I'm not the psychologist here. I don't know how these people are gonna react. This is a bad turn. Mr. Bloom saw blood. Does that mean Orla really did attack the victim?
It would appear that Orca's even more vicious than I am.
And I'm pretty fucking vicious.
So, how does it feel to be thoroughly rammed by your own cross-examination, Wright Dono?
What do we do now, boss?
Fuck! We panicked! It was not at all what I was expecting to hear.
Wait a second. There's still some discord left in Mr. Bloom's heart.
What? There's more?
Yes, but there's no telling what it is. It could be something even more damaging.
Well, I'd say we're already kind of, up shit's creek, so... Go all in, baby. Is there even anything left of our case to damage? Well, whatever it is, we have to face it head on. Apply directly to the forehead, head on! Athena, you believe in Orla, right? So there's no reason for us to shy away from the truth. You just gotta believe.
Yeah, you're right.
I know we can handle the truth, whatever it is. So let's delve a little deeper.
You've got it, boss.
Deeper.
Killer whale, bloogity bloogity. So I started singing. After it started headbutting, I saw awful blood and was terrified. But when the pirate hat and victim came floating up, I let out a scream. And for some reason, she's less terrified than she was a second ago.
Gotcha! I fear there's a lesson here at this statement. Mr. Plume, were you afraid when you saw the victim with blood coming out of him?
My, that's a very good question. I was shaken after witnessing a murder, yes, but then the blood seemed to disappear.
Disappear? Why do you suppose that was?
Simple. It was because of the pirate hat. After the killer whale put the hat on, the cloud of blood disappeared.
Objection!
How exactly does that work?
How should I know? I'm just telling you what I remember, Blue Boy.
I'm gonna mega buster you in the face, bitch. Wait a minute. From whom was this blood that Mr. Plume saw actually from? I know, it was from Apollodiosis!
God damn it!
I knew it! You killed Apollodiosis, didn't you, Orla? You fucking psychotic orca!
Oh, it was like the hat he was wearing or something? She was wearing?
Take that!
Consider this. Remember the one who was bleeding wasn't the victim.
I beg your pardon. What kind of ridiculous nonsense is that? There's no one else in the pool besides the victim.
Oh, I wouldn't say there was no one else. It is an orca pool after all.
What? Then where is this alleged injury on the defendant?
I'm not sure, but it's simply wearing the pirate hat made the blood disappear. And the blood must have been coming from somewhere on Orla's head.
The orca's head. What are you prattling on about now?
Please think about it again, Mr. Plume. Think back to what you really saw. That is, the one who was bleeding was not the victim, but the killer whale? I remember now. Wasn't any blood coming from the victim after all.
Owie!
Noise clear.
Bye-bye. We did it. Analytical psychology got us what we needed from her.
Yes. Thank you, emotional children game. That was a huge help, Theta. It's also pretty dicey for a while, though.
Well, this is a surprise. I didn't see this coming. Blood the witness saw was the defendants, not the victims.
Blah. That is correct. And since there was no blood coming from the victim, there's only one thing we can conclude. That what Mr. Bloom witnessed was not the moment of the murder as she claims.
Objection!
Orla getting a boo-boo on her head.
I thought you were unarmed, but it turns out you were concealing a sword all along. Nevertheless, it is far too dull to cut to the bone.
Meaning I like my sword metaphors, right, Dono?
I grant that what the witness saw was not the victim's blood, but it proves nothing. After all, being rammed doesn't always result in a wound that bleeds, does it? Does it? Death from internal hemorrhaging is also a possibility.
He has a point there.
If you wish to challenge me to a duel, you need a sharper blade than that, Wright Dono. I demand evidence that proves the witness did not see the moment of the murder.
There must be something. Think, Phoenix.
If I'm correct, then the victim's death occurred.
Before DePlume saw it, after DePlume saw it. Before. The victim was already dead when Orla started her headbutting. Then that would mean he died sometime before Mr. Plume was watching her. The events that Mr. Plume witnessed took place at around 10:10 a.m. Is there something that can tell us about what happened before 10:10 a.m.? This. Meet the captain of the Orca pool at 7 a.m.
Take that!
Oh, come on! Fuck you! It did tell me what happened beforehand, though. That happened at 7 a.m. Oh, come on, I gotta call kind of bullshit on that. Sorry, not the specific thing I wanted, though. Oh, should be right. It says it starts at Aquarium's 10 a.m. opening time. A.m. Yeah, alright. We don't see the footage from 10:09 to 10:10. Which means there's the footage going further back than we need to check. I feel like that was kind of vague. I feel like I got other things in my inventory that could have also explained other things that are happening before that time. But okay. Your Honor, I request that all of the security footage be played for the court. All the footage? Who cares about that other shit? There's nothing important there. Mr. Plume witnessed a cloud of blood at around 10:10 a.m. But I believe the victim was already dead by that time.
So your assertion is that the murder took place before Mr. Plume arrived?
Exactly. The security camera footage starts at 10 o'clock a.m. when the aquarium opened. And I believe there's vital evidence of the 10 minutes before. Huh.
You are quite the gambling man, Wright Dono. Are you honestly willing to risk everything on these mere 10 minutes?
I've been on slimmer chances before, when he puts it that way.
Hold it! Fuck you! Boss is no coward, Prosecutor Blackwell. So just get ready to eat humble pie.
It's funny the way she puts her finger. It looks so stylized, like yeah, like she's really striking a pose when she's pointing.
Scattios, get back down now.
Well, if it's that confident, it's important. Prosecutor Blackwell, security footage.
Fulbright. Roger. I have the rest of the security footage right here.
Very well. Please play it for the court.
Please, for the love of fucking baby, Jesus, have something for me.
This is what it looked like at 10:10 a.m. The winners can be seen here. All right, I'll just back the footage up to the beginning now.
Okay. Appears Mr. Plume hasn't arrived yet at this point.
Now, is there a fussing from this point in time? Shit! Fuck me!
Bird scratching.
Well, I'm boned. Is that it?
Yup, that's all the footage there is. Too bad, you lose.
Well, Mr. Wright, did you see what you were looking for? You don't play yourself, fool.
We got nothing.
I see.
Well, Wright Dono. Those were the 10 minutes you placed your bet on. Did you see anything of significance?
Did I see anything important? I better think about this really, really carefully. In the footage, we see nothing important. We see nothing of importance in that footage.
Huh. Just as I thought. Ha ha! You're right about that. That section was completely meaningless.
No, I think the fact that it doesn't have anything is the point, though, right?
It doesn't show a thing. That's why I didn't submit it as evidence.
Objection!
Wrong! Blah, blah, blah. No, it's just the opposite.
Huh? What do you mean by that?
In this 10 minutes of footage, something important that should be there isn't there. Detective Fulbright, this footage should have been submitted as evidence.
What? Are you questioning the way I carry out my duty to justice?
Yes, you suck at your job.
Mr. Wright, explain yourself, please. What is this important thing that you say should be in the footage, but isn't? The fucking dead body!
Dead body! The important thing we should see in the footage is the victim himself, Jack Shipley. I don't know about you, but I didn't see him get in the pool in that footage.
Oh!
Oh, fucking Lucky Charms. Ah, that's right! And the victim is not shown entering the pool in this footage. It means that he must have been there by the Skull Rock during those 10 minutes. But no human being can hold their breath underwater for that long.
Wait a minute. Are you saying?
Yes! When the security camera started up at 10 a.m., the victim was already dead.
What?
In your face, Blackwell!
Order! Order the court! Calm your tits, everybody! Oh. It's a regular trial. This shit happens all the time. That's the case. And what was the victim murdered?
I don't know, Your Honor, but we now know it had to have been sometime before 10 a.m. Therefore, this footage can no longer be called decisive evidence against my client.
But there's no one else who could have killed the victim.
Blah, blah. Not necessarily. The defense believes that the true culprit may have been human. And we have evidence to back up our theory as well.
Do you now? I would be very interested in seeing this evidence.
The defense's trump card, that thing we found out during our investigation yesterday. I wouldn't go so far as to call it decisive, but now's the time to play it. Here we go. Eat bloody DePlume.
Well, Mr. Wright, please submit your evidence. What is the bloody DePlume-shaped object that it could possibly have suggested that a human committed the crime?
Well, you kind of ruined the surprise there, but okay.
What's this? A bloody-shaped doubloon, exactly in the shape of the bloody doubloon I was mentioning.
Yes, a fake coin used in the Aquarius Pirate Show. We found it beside the pool. This coin is quite possibly the real murder weapon.
This tiny little coin is the murder weapon? You mean like he flipped it off the top of the Empire State Building? Mr. Wright, this is another one of your bluffs, I swear by my own beard.
As I say, the bolder the presentation, the less confident the solicitor.
Blah, blah, blah. This is no bluff, and this isn't the only coin. There are 300 of these coins altogether, weighing a total of about 7 pounds. This one just happens to have blood on it.
Did you have that blood analyzed to see whose it is?
Not yet. But there were coins scattered around, all around the body, and the victim had a head wound. Taking these things into account, I believe it has to be the victim's blood. So to vote it together, we have about 7 pounds of coins by the side of the pool. One of them with a blood stain on it. I think the answer is pretty clear here. Your Honor! The defense proposed that the victim was killed beside the pool.
Beside of the pool? Well, the murder took place there. It would be difficult to say the orca did it.
I realize you're trying to defend your client, but that theory is preposterous. How could 300 coins possibly be made to hit someone all at once?
Come on, seriously, Lady God. Call yourself a fucking writer. Pretty easy if they were in a bag or something of that nature.
So where's the bag the coins were in?
Unfortunately, Your Honor, we recovered nothing of the sort from the scene. It's possible the culprit took it with them.
They took it?
Blah. The true culprit used the coins as a blunt instrument to commit murder. Then they threw the body into the pool before the security camera started up. And then they left, taking the bag the coins were in with them. They got rid of the evidence that points to a human culprit to pin the blame on Orla.
That was brilliant, Mr. Wright. You found a way to introduce the possibility of human perpetrator.
Yeah, somehow. So my luck holds out. Wonder why Prosecutor Blackwell hasn't said anything. Why does he always have that bird feather in his mouth? That thing's gotta be gross by now.
Possibility of a perpetrator other than the defendant has now been suggested. But if we hold this possibility to be true, then what did Mr. Plume witness?
That's right. I saw the killer whale attack the victim, just like it did a year ago, singing his song. I guess there still is that. Was somebody else the culprit? Orla's behavior still seemed pretty bizarre. Wonder why she was doing the same thing she did a year ago.
I think what the real question is, if she supposedly killed someone a year ago, why is she even still here? Are they really that bizarre?
What do you mean?
To explain the inexplicable, all I have to do is turn our thinking around.
Turn our thinking around, huh? Sounds good to me.
Time to give that old turn my thinking around method a try, which is what I do every time. Instead of trying to figure out why Orla did the same thing she did a year ago, I should consider the results that were produced by her behavior this time around. Orla sang a song, did some headbutts, and bit the victim. If the real culprit wanted to shift the suspicion onto Orla, then they would have needed to give people a reason to think Orla did it in the first place.
Mr. Wright, as her lawyer, how do you explain your client's actions?
I believe we should think of it in this way, Your Honor. What kind of effect did Orla's actions have on the case?
Very well then, why don't you explain for the court? How do the defendant's actions affect the case?
They create a witness, they kill the victim, they got rid of evidence. Create a witness.
Mr. Bloom focused her attention on the orca pool because she heard the song. The orca's act of singing a song created a witness.
Create a witness?
Isn't it possible that for fabricating a witness was the real culprit's true intention? After all, Mr. Bloom witnessed two things. She saw Orla headbutt something over and over, and she saw the orca bite the victim. Those two actions of Orla's might have been the real culprit's plot to make the witness think the orca was attacking the victim.
Are you saying the defendant was to be being manipulated by the true perpetrator?
Exactly, and that would explain Orla's actions perfectly.
The defendant is an orca. Is it even possible to manipulate her?
Yes, there's a way to manipulate Orla's behavior. With this! Ah, yes, here we are.
Take that!
Take that!
Is this a whistle?
And the shape of an anchor. Yes, Your Honor. Trainers of the aquarium use whistles to issue commands to Orla. But in truth, anyone can do it, provided they know the right signals.
Ah, it must be how they get Orla to do tricks for their pirate shows.
The true culprit hid the body in a spot that couldn't be seen from the visitor's corridor. Then when Miss DePlume appeared, they gave Orla the commands. In other words, Orla was manipulated by the culprit to perform a series of tricks.
What?
I see, okay. It's not quite what I was thinking, where they actually did get the orca to attack, but they used the weapon. Instead, they did kill him beforehand, but they tried to make it look like the orca did exactly what they did before a year ago.
I hope we get some more info on that, because I feel like I'm seriously, like, wondering why the hell is the orca still here, if that's true. And as for you, Mr. Bloom, you were manipulated by the true culprit to play the part of the witness. You were played.
I, Norma DePlume, was set up. Norma DePlume, writer extraordinaire, was used. No.
Oh god.
No.
Okay, I thought her clothes were about to blow off there for a second.
Mr. Plume, oh my god! Please do something about your attire! You're getting naked!
That was one wardrobe malfunction I did not want to see.
I thought the fan was gonna blow up and, like, blow her clothes off or something.
Oh my god! Your fatty freakout blew the buttons right off your clothes! Would appear we need to shift our suspicion towards someone other than Orla. Prosecutor Blackwell, please have the bloodstained coin analyzed.
Fuck me. You waste your breath. I assume Prosecutor Blackwell can refute the possibility of a human suspect.
You did it, boss. The crime happened beside the pool. There's no way an orca could have done it.
Now, if only we could find the bag the coins were in.
In light of the new discovery, it would appear that the orca couldn't have done it.
Exactly, Your Honor. And if the blood on the coin proves to be that of the victim, we can unequivocally overturn Orla's accusation. Objection! Wrong, wrong, wrong!
Oh! I'm free, finally!
Overturn the defendant's accusation. I think not!
Oh, my hair! My beautiful hair!
No! He cut the little dangly part off! I came back, though.
Falco, feeding time.
Goes down, scoops up the bit of hair.
Yes, I shall mount this on my wall.
Yesterday, a new inmate was brought into the prison. He said, the moment you relax is when you're most vulnerable.
What did this man go in for?
He's merely a sneaky thief who enjoys a spot of fishing now and again. I don't know. I'm losing track of all the fucking killers in Ace Attorney games. The games are starting to blend together. With Wright here would be easier to hook than any fish. Yes, feed on him.
Oh gosh, why? Why you always land on my head?
That hawk sure does love the judge's head.
It's quite comfortable up here.
Oh, what the? What's this? A coin from before it? Some sort of bag? The shit? You had this the whole time? A bag? I don't think I'm gonna like this.
This is the coin bag the 300 coins were in. I believe you were looking for this.
How did you get that?
I never said we didn't find it at the crime scene. The bag had blood on it, so naturally I had it sent to the crime lab.
Oh no. And? Does the blood belong to the victim? It doesn't, no!
Oh, no, it does indeed. As does the blood on the coin.
I knew it! So the blood on the coin did belong to the victim. What's the problem then?
The bag was opened and the coins had all spilled out. The bag alone wasn't proof enough to say that it was used as the murder weapon. However, thanks to the defense and their coin, I'm more than satisfied that it was.
Prosecutor Blackwell, are you conceding the true culprit committed the murder with the bag of coins?
I shall concede the victim was put into the pool after his death. However, even with the bag, it doesn't change the fact that it was the orca that killed the victim.
What? And you still suspect Orla? He's like, the whale grabbed the bag of coins and smacked him?
You say the true culprit manipulated Orla's behavior, but Orla isn't the kind of orca that would let someone control her. If anything, Orla used the victim's behavior against him to murder him.
What? But are you arguing that the orca manipulated a human being?
Huh. To prove it, I have summoned another witness. Marlon Rhymes. Take the stand.
Marlon Rhymes? It's a witness?
Sup, fool? Yeah, I'm up here on the witness stand, throwing down some beats. Word to your mom, gonna suck some teeth.
Well, don't just stand there. State your name.
All right, you guys ready? Here we go. I told you I didn't want to be a witness.
I thought one witness would be quite enough to prove the defendant's guilt. But apparently Wright Donor won't be satisfied until every stone is unturned.
Well, son of a nugget, goddamn dooley. All right, fine. If I gotta talk, let's get this over with.
This Raps doesn't seem like a willing witness.
I wonder what Prosecutor Blackwell's going to have him testify about. So we have your name and occupation for the record, witness?
Oh, here we go. I knew it. Oh, yo, ho! People love the law. Time to testify. Chilling with my crew at the ship-shaped orcas, penguins, and do the seascape. Cleaning and feeding, sucking a lot of dick. There ain't no end, but bad against horse I shall transcend. New animal keeper from the house of the rhymes. I'm the master of the keeper, smiling with the Wow, I was talking about that second dick pop.
Oh my, I'm afraid I couldn't understand what the fuck you said.
Wow, this guy is so fly.
Not! Is that flip-flop music young people like nowadays? Fuck flip-flop-a-doob-dop? So close, Your Honor, so close. And yet so far. I love flip-flops, I wear them all the time. Please proceed with your testimony, witness, without the flip-flops!
Okay, fine. I want to do this, I tell you. I feel like I'm selling Sasha out. It sucks.
The man manipulating orca.
About 10 a.m., I was in the staff room. Heard a loud noise in the pool room. So I went to the door to look in. I couldn't see the captain or the orca. Saw a bunch of coins scattered around. Orca knows there's a certain spot people stand to play volleyball with her. I think maybe she knocked down the stuff that was piled up there and hit the captain.
So that gives us a little more info about the area around the orca pool. Okay.
Saying accidentally, then. The minute made the stuff fall down. Overturned crates and assorted props were scattered all over the pool room floor. There is no doubt that it was the orca that caused the mess.
Actually, wasn't that us? Could she really have done that from within the pool?
Well, I guess they could have just put it back up again. Huh. As I said, the orca is the only one that could have performed such a feat. The pool in his room were tidied the night before, including its various odds and ends. But when our rhyming Marlin checked on the scene, over 400 pounds of props had fallen. To move it all in one go would challenge even the brawling prisoner in the cell next to mine.
Stop talking about these people
Hey, give me some names. I want to know who these people are. What is he, the jail gossip? Which one of those guys is someone I sent away? Probably all of them. So, how did 400 pounds of items fall all at once? I'll tell you how. The orca pulled on the cloth that was underneath them. Arr, this be blowing some major ass. Bah! Oh wait, that would be all but impossible for a human to move. It was child's play to an orca. During a friendly game of volleyball, the defendant made the crates fall. And the bag of coins that was among the items fell on the victim's head and killed him. Oh, I see. The orca then toyed with the victim's body underwater, which is what Mr. Bloom saw. But the witness only said he heard a loud noise. It doesn't automatically make it the sound of orca making the items fall. Also, why did you only look in on the pool room anyway, Mr. Rhymes?
That orca said I'd make a loud noise to someone to train it. But I'm still newbie, so I don't have a security card to get into the pool room yet. So if she tries to summon somebody, there ain't much I can do about it. I see. So witness couldn't enter the crime scene.
Objection!
Mr. Rhymes couldn't enter the room. There's at least one thing we can't be sure about. His statement that the orca was playing volleyball is purely speculation.
Silence.
Whether the orca was actually playing volleyball or not is not the issue. Traces of the orca's saliva were found on the cloth that was underneath the crates. The important point is that the orca is the only one that could have moved the items. Ah! I have to discredit that statement somehow. I don't mean that Orla was the culprit. Even the victim died beside the pool. Damn it! Stupid whale! Alright, I'm gonna throw down some sick beats and refute your shit.
Okay, orca knows a certain spot people stand and play volleyball.
She used this ball as a spike, right? We had a nice little demonstration of Orla's spike for ourselves just yesterday.
Stand on the mark on the floor, that orca spikes the ball at you.
Huh. Taka is good at flying straight at his target as well. And I see plenty of targets right here in this room.
Go, now, Falco! Slay them all! Oh, God, no! Ah! Ah!
Everybody's so busy protecting their head, they forgot about the trial.
Including you. Tell them what the event caused to happen.
Not today, Falco, not today. Yeah, the orca knows people stand in certain places to volleyball.
Oh, but he wasn't in the staff room.
Objection!
That's right, he ran to Pearl's.
You say you were in the staff room. Was that really true?
Of course it's true. Why would I lie about a thing like that? I just stopped my testimony.
Mr. Rhymes, have you ever seen this calendar before?
Hey! That's...
I see you recognize it.
Yeah, it's the rifle calendar. It's a big hit at the ship shape aquarium gift shop. I give you a shop at a ship shape. Mr. Rhymes, please refrain from scouting fish around the window stand. What the fuck are you doing? Ew! Oh! It's gross! Ew, it stinks in here. Ah! I know, this is nothing like delicious turkey bagels. I don't even have a fish in here. What are you doing?
Not to worry, your boldness. Taka will have them cleaned up in no time.
Now, go! Ah!
Go, slay them. Well, I guess that bird comes in handy now and then.
Good, Birdie, good. All right, Mr. Wright. We have all seen your cute souvenir. Now, if you wouldn't mind.
No, Your Honor, this isn't my calendar. It was originally the witness's, but it came into the possession of a certain young lady.
What?
Mr. Rhymes, this young lady first met each other in the food prep room. After a mishap, their calendars got switched around. They ran to each other at about 10 a.m. in the food prep room. So clearly the witness was not in the staff room. In other words, there's no way he could have heard the noise in the pool room upstairs.
Ah!
Well, what's this? It's the first time I'm hearing about any calendar. It's because Mr. Rhymes and Miss Pearls were keeping it a secret. You lied to me. This transgression will not go unpunished.
Ah! Mr. Rhymes, you hear that? You didn't hear the noise of the equipment falling after all, did you? Okay, I admit it. I didn't hear the noise in the Al-Capul room myself. Somebody told me about it.
Who told you about it?
It was,
Unless you tell the truth, Mr. Rhymes, I can't save Orla. I'm sure you know how sad that would make Miss Buckler.
damn it all to ding dong. I heard about it from Sasha.
What? From Miss Buckler?
But that doesn't make sense.
What's going on here?
Huh. Now it's the trainer's own words that drive the orca into a corner. How do you like being bitten by your own client, Right Dono?
Sorry to see this coming.
What perfect timing. There's something I want to ask Miss Buckler about the orca. The prosecution calls the trainer, Miss Sasha Buckler, to the stand.
Yes, I suppose it'd be a good idea to hear what the orca's trainer has to say.
I don't know what Sasha's going to say, but I'll just have to meet it head on, whatever it is.
We'll take a 20-minute recess while the witness is summoned. Gonna take a little breather. Oh! Fuck yeah! Alright! Yeah! Look at us ending in a reasonable time! Yeah! Thank you, sweet baby Jesus! Just the right size for one episode. Thank you, God! About freaking time! Oh, these episodes do a number on Nico, especially when they get split into two-parters. But alright. Alright, well, actually, it's pretty damn good so far. I gotta say, it's got me interested. I don't know what the hell's going on, but I look forward to figuring it out. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this episode too. Like for if you did, and subscribe for an already become Picky Penguin aboard the SLP, where the days are always sunny and the vids are always funny. And as always, guys, till next time, stay classy.